words that would help you in your report, in writing the report. So the report was reported. Yes, the incident was reported by the nephew, right? The nephew of the victim. The nephew of the victim on Monday. So on Monday, 5 May 2013 at 10:09 hours. And the incident happened, okay, when the incident reported, that means the incident was already done or finished, right? It already happened. So before that time, the witness who was also, or who is also the nephew of the victim, saw the incident 25 minutes before he reported it. Right, 25 minutes of the initial report. So the witness saw the incident 25 minutes before he reported it. So 25 minutes, that was 25 minutes. Yes.
9 44.
Yes, it's 9:44 hours. So this is the time when the incident happened. It was 25 minutes before before he reported the incident. And the one that has gotten by the victim was a stab wound, right? Because he was stabbed number of times. So the victim has a number of stab wounds. Okay, on the left
chest.
Yes, left chest. And we answered how many in the question we have here. The questions, yes, here. So the report was not completed last week, right? But there are paragraphs here. So the paragraphs left here, okay. The paragraphs left here are this one. The officers proceeded to the local hospital to interview the victim of the stabbing and to obtain further information about the identity of the offender. So upon arrival at the local hospital, the attending doctor advised the officers that the victim was not awake and was unable to speak with them for several days due to his very, very serious condition. So the doctor gave the telephone number of the hospital. So this is the telephone number of the hospital. And the doctor told the officers that they could telephone the hospital and inquire about the condition of the victim not earlier than the next morning. So the investigation into the incident of the stabbing was continuing. So it was continuing. For interview, the witness was asked to come to the police office station on the following day. So the witness has been asked to go to the police station the following day. So the incident was reported 5 May, right?
Yes.
5 May. So the witness went to the police station on the following day. So that is 6, yes. So police team asked for a crime scene management unit over radio to the duty officer. So the officer sent a team consisting same of the first respond team. So the first respond team were the two UN police, right? These were the first responders. So 2 UN police and 3 local police and a language, right? One language assistant, James, I think. Then on this time, they sent a team consisting the same of the first respond team with one additional person. So one additional person, but there is no language assistant, only one additional person. So maybe one additional police. The team reached the scene after 45 minutes of the first team arrival. So after 45 minutes of the first team arrival, 45 minutes, the first team arrived what time? At what time? So it was reported 10:09. Then after 13 minutes, so after 13 minutes, there the dispatch, the patrol dispatch the team after 13 minutes. So after 13 minutes, that would be 10:22 hours, right? 10:22.
Yes,
But they arrived, the team arrived after 20 minutes, of their departure. So after 10:22, so that is 10 plus 20 minutes. Yes, 42. Yes. So 10:42 hours. So they arrive in the scene 10:42 hours. 10:42 hours. And the second respond team arrived the scene after 45 minutes of the first team arrival. So that is around 11
27.
Yes, so 11:27 hours. So the second team arrived at the crime scene, at 11:27 hours. So this is the second team. Okay, first team. Then the team collected, so they collected blood stains, a footprint, fingerprint, and a wallet. So inside the wallet, there is an identification card. So ID card of the offender, and he was a part-time employee of a gas station in northern Darfur. His name was Peter Mossad. And the police team conveyed this name and description through the radio to all respective unit in Darfur area and requested them to arrest the culprit. So after yes. So the following day, on the following day at 13:30 hours, UN team having call sign sent a message to the National Operations Center that they arrested the criminal just 15 minutes ago. So if it's 15 minutes ago, so the criminal was arrested at around
13:15.
Yes, 13:15. So 13:15 of what day?
On 7.
7th of May.
Yes, 7th of May.
So why 7th of May?
because is the day after uh, on the first slide they mention on following days before and it mentioned for following day again.
Okay, following day for this one. So for interview, the witness was asked to come to the police station on the following day, right? Because
Yes.
The witness has been interviewed in the police station, at the police station on the following day, which is 6 May. But here we have the officer sent a team consisting same of the first respond team with one additional person, but the team had no language assistant. The team reached the scene after 45 minutes of the first team arrival. So this sentence here is talking about what day?
5 May.
5 May, yes. So this sentence is talking about 5 May. The team collected. So when did they collect?
5 May.
Yes, 5 May. It's the same because this is this was the job of the second team. So they collected the evidences, right? The evidence.
Yes.
And they already identified the suspect, the offender. Then after that, on the same day, police team convey this name and description through the radio. So after they collected the evidence and identified the culprit, the offender, the police team convey this name and description through the radio to all respective unit in Darfur area and requested them to arrest the culprit. So on the following day of this, yes, of this scene at 13:30 hours, UN Paul team having call sign Kilo Papa KP20 sent a message to the National Operations Center that they arrested the criminal. So it's still 6 of May.
6 of May.
6 of May, 13:15. 13:15. It's confusing because you get confused because of this, right? For the interview.
Yes.
Yes. Next is, yes. So these are the answers we completed. So the victim's relationship to the caller and the occupation of the caller. So he doesn't have a job yet. Then the date and the time of the incident. So it's the date and the time of the incident and the time when the criminal arrested. It was when the criminal arrested, and the injuries. So stabbed wound on the left chest. So who arrested the criminal? So this team, and the address of the witness and the grid reference. Okay, and how the offender or the culprit was being described. So 40 years old. So this is the detail. And how police know his name and occupation, because they found the wallet with an ID card. Then the cause. What's the cause of the argument? So it's about the repair cost.
Repair
And
cost.
yes. And the telephone number of the hospital, it was also given. And how many police personnel. In this one, how many police personnel, the language the language assistant is not a police personnel, right? It was a language officer, language assistant. So we don't count the language assistant as another, yes, police personnel. So only 5 for the in the first scene. There was 5 people. There were 5 people. So 2 UN police and 3 local police. And the crime, they arrived in this crime scene. And yes, this one, the duty officer is, the name is Serkovic, and a Ukrainian. And the direction where the offender drove away, and the thing that he left at the scene. And the telephone number of the hospital, and how many personnel were in the crime scene team. So during the crime scene team, the team that collected the evidences. So there were six people, 6 personnel. Okay. So we have here, we're going to identify, let's check your work. We're going to identify the key points that you can use when you write your report. So the title of the incident was about
stabbing.
Yes, stabbing incident. So it was a stabbing incident. And what's the type of crime? The type of crime is, yeah, we can do like stabbing, right?
Stabbing.
Yes, stabbing. And time and date. Can you?
10:40.
43.
43. Yeah.
Okay, 10:43 hours. This is the time when the police arrived, the first team arrived, right? Okay, so 10:43 hours. What's the date?
5 of May.
May. Okay, 5 May 2013. And the place and location?
In the garage.
Okay, so garage, at the garage. Is there a specific location? Like, what's the place, the name of the place? Darf at the garage. Okay, let's just use at the garage. What's the consequence? Any injuries, loss of life or property?
Staff.
Yes, stab wounds, right? Stab wounds, yes, on the left.
The chest. Left cheek.
Okay, left chest of the victim. And what's the, who reported the crime?
Nephew of the victim.
Okay, the nephew of the victim. So nephew of the victim. Okay, nephew of the victim. So when you write the body of the report, you have to state first according to the witness, or according to the audio script that I heard. So you can state this details here. So you write on when was the incident reported. So when was it reported? In
Uh, uh, on 5 May,
Yes. So on 5 May at what time?
10:09.
Yes, 10:09. So you can start your report by writing first the time, or if you're going to write first the date, it would be okay. So if you're going to write first the time, so at 10:09, right?
Yes.
10:09 hours. So 10:09 hours. What day was it?
5 May.
Yes. On 5 May is what day? Was it written or
It's written Sunday.
Sunday? So on 10:09 hours on Sunday, 5 May 2013. It was the name of the witness given or no?
Given
It was given. So what was the name of the
witness,
nephew?
right?
Yes, the witness. Was it written the name of the nephew? Here. Only the age. So it was not written. The name of, yes, it was not written. So the nephew, a 20-year-old. So we're going to write the age of the witness. So a 20-year-old male nephew, nephew of the garage owner reported or called, right? Because he reported the incident through calling the police station, right?
Yeah.
Called the police station. So what is which police station was it? UN Paul
Our
Station 6 in South
police
Darfur,
station.
right? UN Paul 6. UN called the police station, the UN called the UN Paul police station number 6 Darfur,
Number
right? In Darfur
7. I think it's
again.
7.
7 or 6. Wait. Yes, 6, station 6 in South Darfur, was it? Okay. In
I
South
received
Darfur. Yeah. Okay. So in South Darfur. So in South Darfur. Okay. In South Darfur. So the 20-year-old. So you describe the witness. You describe the color first. You describe the color. A 20-year-old male nephew of the garage owner called the UN Paul station, number 6 in South Darfur, and reported that his uncle, right? That his uncle, how old is his uncle? 50?
50, yes,
Yes.
50. I think
That his 50-year-old uncle was what?
staff.
Yes, was stabbed. Okay. Was stabbed multiple times because there you can because there is a number. It was said that there is a number of stab wounds. So he has been stabbed many times, multiple times. Was stabbed multiple times by the offender, right?
Yes.
Yes. So by the offender. So what are you going to do next? What did you write? Okay.
Uh, Makes more detail about the action of the offender.
Yes. So the next thing you do is, yes, 50-year-old. So we have here, as per or according to, I heard the audio script on above mentioned on the noted date. So time and place. So we have here time and place. Was stabbed multiple times in the garage. In the garage. Okay. So there is the time. Okay, the time and the place. In the garage. Multiple times in the garage. Okay, next is you are going to talk about
The crime scene.
yes, the crime scene. So the crime scene is how it happened. So let us do first, let us review about the details of the crime. So the detail of the crime, because we already have this 6 and 7, the type of crime, which is stabbing incident. Let's go to the details of the crime. So what's the detail of the crime?
The off before the the incident happened, there is a queue between
Okay, there was an argument, right? There was an argument between
argument
Mhm.
between the victim and the offender about 450 repair cost
Yes, repair
euro.
cost. Yes. So before the
Yes.
incident happened, there was an argument between the victim and the offender about the 450 euro repair cost. So how it happened? How does the incident happen?
After that, the offender picked a knife from his pocket and stabbed into the victim chest
Chest, and stab the victim a number of times. Okay, a number of times
yes
in the chest. Okay, in the chest.
yes
Okay.
in the chest.
Okay, what weapons used?
A knife.
Okay, a knife. So any verbal threats or
No.
okay, there is none. So no verbal threats. Vehicle use. What was the vehicle use?
We call you. Yes. but there is no detail.
There was no detail about
Yes,
there was no detail about the
vehicle.
vehicle use. It just drove away at a very high speed from the
Yes, just go
garage
away.
in the north
That
direction.
direction.
But he yellow van. He was being charged in his yellow van type vehicle.
Oh,
So maybe it was already fixed, right? So it was already
yes.
fixed because there is already the repair cost. So the victim already asked for the cost, the repair cost. So the payment, so it was 450 euro. That is why the offender argued, maybe because of the cost, maybe because it's expensive for him. So he didn't want to pay it. So maybe he used the same, right? The same vehicle. So but there was no detail. So can you assume in your report or no? You cannot assume in your report that he used the same vehicle.
I think I shouldn't assume it's because
Okay.
it's not clear in the story.
Okay. So it was not yes, it wasn't mentioned. It wasn't mentioned. It just said that it drove away.
Yeah.
It drove away with high speed. It didn't mention about the vehicle used. So we are going to leave that blank. So next is the detail of the suspect. So the age, dressing, body structure, language spoken, if there's any.
He is about 40 years old.
Okay, 40 years old.
185 centimeters tall.
Okay, one and tall.
Very slim build with black hair. Dressed in black short, white shirt, and black shoe.
Okay, black shorts.
And he
Black
had
shorts. What shirt? Black shirt.
white shirt and black shoes.
Okay, white shirt, black shoes. Okay.
And he had a ponytail.
Okay, ponytail here. Okay, so this is the detail. These are the details of the suspect. How and where did they go afterward? The suspect, how and where did he go?
He drove away in the north direction.
Okay, drove away in north direction. Next, the proofs and evidence found.
A pocket.
Okay.
His pocket.
Pocket. A wallet.
Yes, a wallet.
A wallet with an ID card. Yes, with an ID
Yes,
card.
ID card.
With they also have like fingerprints and footprints, right? So fingerprint, footprints, and the details of the victims. Of the victim.
If this mean about the name of
Yes.
victim.
Yes, the name, the age. We only have less than a minute, Mhee. So I'm going to send this to you and also your written report, okay? And I will check your written report. Okay. So we are going to meet on next week because you're going to take a leave, right, on Thursday. So I'm going to yes, this one is the name of the victim, the age,